Does this look familiar to you in any way? Look at my face. Look at my beautiful face. We are in my creative world right now, and this is where I recorded the first intro for my first video, and this is the machine where we can turn on and off the different instruments. I was too proud of it to not include all of it in my first video, but yeah, looking back at it, it was way too long. I think it was like a 1-minute intro. Anyhow, we will be building this today on the server, at least somewhat similar. The basic idea will be the same, but maybe we use different instruments, maybe we make it longer, use a different melody. Let's get out of here. Okay, here we are. My creative server is a mess. Creative server? Creative world. It's a mess, and I've tried many things that didn't turn out well. But anyhow, we are here for this. This is how the machine looks right now. And yeah, you can see it takes quite some space. It could probably be done a little bit more compact, but I like how it is. And I will show you now where and how we are going to build this on the server. We are in the shopping district right now, and I want to show you one shop that is, let's not faceplant anywhere, that is relevant to our project for today. And this is the shop I'm talking about. This is Zlub's shop, and I think I've shown it to you in one of the earlier episodes and said it's not done yet, but the shop is open. And this is a music disc shop. So here's all these music discs, which is awesome. And this is the infamous Pickstep music disc. Actually, I found it and I donated it here. And this is the disco. I have actually a funny clip, 10 seconds of us dancing to Pickstep. With this amazing disco here, with this fun music shop, I will actually be building a basement to this, and the basement will be where we place the note block machine. So I think we will go probably down here. Let's see what we have here. And this is just water. Let's grab my shovel and see where is the ocean. Maybe do I have, no, I don't have any ender pearls on me. Let's see where the ocean is on the other side. Can we, okay, I think we have a little bit of space. Yeah, that should be fine. We can go under the disco, and then we have some space in the ocean, and maybe we also have some space under the pathways here. We just have to make sure that we don't disturb anyone else, but that should be fine. Let's dig out some space. Actually, I think for this, we grab a sponge. This will be a lot quicker. And I have some in my mailbox. Yes, these are mine. Oh, this must be some diamonds from our shop. And yeah, I gave them to Macro D a while ago. And he gave them back and kindly gave me some of his player heads. He changed his, I showed you last time in the casino. He did it for many other things as well. He changed his skin so many times to have these beautiful player heads. And he gave me some. Not sure where they will come into use for me, but having the sponges, this will be a lot easier. Let's grab them and let's do this. Yeah, that's amazing. Let's go in here like this, and that's it. Amazing. I don't have a hoe on me, so we have to punch the sponges, which still goes quite fast. I will start digging a little bit, and let's see how big we can make this. So this is the area where the ocean starts. So we marked it out here. This one is, I think, the next shop on the other side, and here we are just at the road. So the road starts with this block here, which is good. But I think we will also go a little bit further on this side because we want to use as much space as we can. I think any more space is helpful. So we will go a little bit further this direction, and we will obviously go, I don't know, at least 3 blocks deeper. So far it's just a lot of sand and dirt and some gravel. So I'm quite happy about that. I'm just moving back and forth like this and like that. I'm wondering right now if it's quicker to go and set up a beacon with haze 2 or to just mine it out. I decided to go 4 blocks lower from earlier, so this is how low I want to go. I think it might be close. Maybe it's a little bit quicker to grab a beacon. My suspicion is getting stronger. It might be quicker. I always forget how slow it is to mine without a beacon. But I think I will do that right now. I don't want to go and grab my beacon, and I will just have another video running in the background and enjoy a little bit of mining. Ooh, I found a cave. This is still, if I press F3, you can see in the middle on the left the biome. This is still the mushroom field, so there should not be any mobs. I will be lighting it up anyways. I didn't want to go caving right now, but let's see a little bit at least. Yeah, I don't really need iron, and I don't think it goes too deep. Well, maybe. I am proven wrong. This goes quite deep. Okay, let's see. This is right down at diamond level, I think. Yeah, maybe we find something. Although I did want to work on that basement. We are currently having issues with our TPS on the server. I showed this in the last in the last video that I made on the channel about tick speed, and now we have an example of struggling with TPS, and you can see this creeper, how slow it moves. This is such a good example for what happens with low TPS. I think we have come across the cave where it's not longer the mushroom fields. So yeah, I think I will be heading back out because it's really difficult to fight these mobs. You can see it floating there. Yeah, the server has been having some issues the last few days, but this should be fixed soon. Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. Will you shoot me, or are you too slow for that? Okay, I think I will head back out, back on with the basement. Today is my day of fails. You won't believe what happened since I recorded the last clip. So actually, yeah, we actually had to migrate the server. So none of us did that, but our host did. And so the server was offline for some time. I'm gonna keep digging because I think I will go down even further. And so a few hours were spent on migrating the server, and I couldn't play, I couldn't record. None of us could. We played some Among Us during that time, but I plan to record tonight as I have my work schedule and I can only record sometimes and not all of the time. Anyhow, so the other thing that we did once the server went live again is we played the Unnamed TNT Game, which by now is its official name. And that was awesome, and I recorded it, and we had so much fun, and I'm going to insert clips now, but I failed so hard. I did not record my voice. I only recorded everyone else's voice and the video, obviously, but I did not record my audio. Yeah, I'm still learning. I already know what the mistake was, and I feel so embarrassed, but it's what happens. It happens at times, and I have to face it. It's okay. You will now see a very short and edited clip of us playing the game because I don't want you to sit through too much of this without anyone or me talking.
Oh, goodbye, Don.
What do you mean? I'm gonna try and kill GB.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was a goner.
I put that closer to me than I did to you. Hi, cnuz. I'm gonna leave now.
You left some
Don't-
presents.
it was a preview.
Why is my TNT is glitching every single time I put it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Don.
Try not to place
No, it
right
seriously
on
is.
the box. It happens the best way. No!
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Kill him dead.
This is rigged.
I think I keep forgetting to like open the barrel, so I'm just wandering around doing nothing.
Oh no. You pushing her in there.
Body block.
Is it working?
Yeah.
No, this server's down again.
It literally went from 8 TPS to 20.
Oh, that's good.
Yay. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be nice.
Are you guys playing the TNT game?
Yeah.
No, we're just briefing spawn.
Alright.
Yes!
Oh my. Ow. Stop,
Wait.
no! Stop, please, please,
His,
please,
his
please.
name's before mine. His name's before mine. His name's before mine.
He did die first.
So as I'm digging more and more, I decided to finally bring a beacon over. And yes, I wasted so much time. I was thinking I don't want to make it a lot bigger because I don't want to take away space from others if they want to do something underground. So I thought maybe we put a layer of glass in between, maybe around this level, and then we put all the note blocks and redstone underneath, and we have the platform for everyone to go and jam and press the buttons, press the levers up above the other things. So I will try doing that, and for that I will have to go 2 or 3 more blocks down. I have done some building off camera. Nothing is finished yet, don't worry. But I will show you what I've done so far. I tried to be inspired by the ways Lab has been doing the interior so far. I haven't done anything regarding the interior, but this is what we have right now. I used the lime terracotta, I think, and I put down the glass, and down below there is nothing yet, and also the walls and the floor are not done yet. But I wanted to move ahead, so I just built something. A lot can be done here. We can texture the ceiling a little bit. We can texture this a little bit. But I won't worry about that right now. What we will do now is to place the button to turn on the machine on this side, and then we need the redstone signal go down below, down there, and then all of the different instrumental lines, they will go this way. And I hope this space is enough, but I think we can go a little bit further if we need to, if we really need to. What I wanted to do now though, and this inventory management is a mess, I wanted to go through the different sounds that note blocks can make. So these are the first 9 blocks. Let's do this here. Okay. Let's put down all of these blocks. And then we have a few more like this. Let's do it on this side. Because we want variety. We want variety with different blocks. This one is actually not important. If I put something on dirt, it's basically the any other block category. Let's put down all of these note blocks. And now we can listen to them. This is packed ice. This is the wool. Bone block. Gold block. Clay. The flute. Any kind of glass. Those are like some snares. And also the stone and the glass This goes well together. And any type of wood. Oh, any type of wood is the bass guitar, and the sand. Yes. This is the snare, I think. So these three, stone, glass, and sand, they go well together. Then we have the iron block. The soul sand, I like this one. And emerald block, I think if I remember correctly, it's a little bit, yes, electrical. And an organ maybe, I'm not quite sure, for the glowstone. We have the pumpkin. That's the didgeridoo, which is quite awesome. We have the hay bale, which sounds awesome. I love the hay bale. Yeah, that's this one. I'm not sure what the instrument is right now. And then we have our classic note block. The classic note. It doesn't matter if we have dirt underneath or not. Yeah, that's the same. Okay, so with these different note blocks, we will try to create something amazing. But as I said, first of all, we have to build the machine that controls the rhythm. We will use a repeater clock for that. And obviously the button that we press to turn on the machine. So the clock should be in place. This button is connected to this repeater clock. You can see the repeater there feeds into the clock. We have 8 repeaters on each of a 4-tick delay. And right now we just have one note block that once we press this button should play every 8 repeater times. Yes, that's basically it. Now we cannot turn it off. So what we will do in order to turn it off, we can replace this redstone here with a block and it will still work. And so this block we can remove with a sticky piston. That's our job right now. So we use the button press to also send a 1-tick to a sticky piston that will either push this block in or take it out. The easiest way I know to create a 1-tick so that the sticky piston pushes the block but doesn't pull it back again is to use an observer that's looking at this redstone line. The block... Oh, that was not very smart of me. Let's do this again. This obviously doesn't work because the redstone line turns on and off again. So we need to use a T flip-flop for that. So basically we have the same thing now, but it only triggers once. So we have a sticky piston down here. When the pulse comes, this piston extends. So for 1 tick, for 1 redstone tick, as I did this video about ticks recently, for 1 redstone tick, this line gets powered, but then this block gets pushed away and doesn't get powered anymore. So we press the button, the clock turns on, this block just got pushed in. You can see it working. It will work in 10 minutes if we wait this long. But now if we press this button, let's see if we can get the angle on the sticky piston in the corner. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this is the basic principle for the clock. So now we already can turn on the machine. You may be asking now, how does this thing actually play the different lines? We put a repeater here so that the signal goes out of this loop, out of this clock. And we can put redstone here. And now from here out on, we can put repeaters and this will be one line. For example, we can put a few note blocks here. We can put a few note blocks here. Some others are playing around right now. We have some note blocks on stone and some note blocks on glass. And we can use these repeaters to create our rhythm. So we play this note and then we have 8 ticks of delay for the next note. And here we have the first one for everyone. And then we start with a 2-tick delay and then we have the 8-tick delay. So it should play like this, that, this, and that. Let's turn it on. Yes, that's a super basic rhythm that we have going right now. This is the principle. There is one thing though that I didn't show you yet because I forgot about it. We need to be able to turn on and off these different lines. We want to only play this line or only play this line. And for that, we need to hook up some levers up here. So I was wondering how to get the redstone signal from this lever down. And I tried some complicated things, or at least not working things. And now it just hit me. I can just use a piston with slime blocks and a redstone block on the end. This should be a lot easier. Yeah, this is a lot easier. You can see down there, that's the redstone block connected to the slime blocks. And if I press the lever, it just turns on and off, on and off. I have 3 lines installed right now. You can see down there, all these pistons are extended, and we have these 3 levers. Let's turn them each off now, I think. And now if we have a look, all of these pistons are down. Okay, this should be working. This line over here on the left is the bass drum, and this line is the snare. Right now, none of the lines are activated. So if we turn on the clock, we should not hear anything and see that the clock is running though. Perfect. And now let's turn on the bass drum. Very nice. Yeah, I turned up the note blocks a little bit. And here we go with the snare. It's a little bit out of rhythm. Oh, I know why it is. Okay, we need to add 1 tick delay. We need to be careful here. Now it should work. Yes. Very nice, very nice. We also have placed these 8 note blocks and tuned them. So now we can turn on the jam machine, which is what I will call it. We can turn on the bass drum and the snare, and we have some melody. Yes, it's working out. I was worried a little bit. The rhythm is sometimes off because sometimes the repeaters, sometimes the server lags like a tiny little bit amount. But that's fine, that's fine. I'm happy with this. And actually, this is it for today. This is it. This has been a lot of fun. This has been a weird episode for me because so many things happened in between. So many problems with the material, with our server. It's really exhausting to talk over this. Let's turn it off. Perfect. I'm so much looking forward to expanding on this, to add more lines, to add more instruments, and maybe to put a line on each side where visitors can come and make their own lines, make their own melodies. That would be awesome. Anyhow, I'm cnuz. This has been Sakuracraft. I had a lot of fun. If you had some fun, please make sure to leave a like. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you in the next episode.